next day, she decided to stop eating and drinking. The nausea came back with a vengeance, horrible vomiting. So she was basically NPO, nothing by mouth, just doing ice chips.
Right.
All the typical meds for nausea were not working. So 2 days into this, I encouraged her we could try the Macy catheter to help with the medication delivery. And it was going to be very important to do this because she was on a large volume of liquid methadone for pain control by mouth, and with the horrible vomiting that was occurring, she obviously couldn't keep that down. So we had to immediately change her to fentanyl patch for her pain management, which did not work as well because it doesn't specifically target the bone pain. On day one of all this going on, I gave her the option of putting in a Macy catheter to help with the delivery of medications. The rectal tube works very well in almost every circumstance I've seen over the years. I think people just have to get over the fear that there's a tube going in my bum and process that through. So 2 days into her symptoms, things were not improving, and I said, these are your options if you want to have a peaceful death. 1, we can put in the Macy catheter, or 2, you can go to the hospital for IV medications. She chose to stay at home, and we put in the catheter, and within 1 hour of doing this, her symptoms were under control. Methadone was given this way, liquid Ativan, and liquid Dilaudid for breakthrough pain when she needed it. We put the Macy catheter in on a Wednesday, and on Friday, 2 days later, she had a massive surge of energy, which for her was incredible. She had been bedbound. She sat up on the side of her bed upright, hadn't done this in 6 months, and repeatedly said over and over, I want to go home, I'm ready to go home, let me go home. A few minutes later, she laid back down, went into a quiet rest, and she passed peacefully a few days later, early in the morning hours. And I wanted to share this story because it just is so incredible how the importance of a doctor's visit at times to help reassure your patient, especially when they're of that generation, to where there is much credibility and accountability to their doctor, and sometimes they just need to hear the words from him, and then they're able to release and let go. Ruth was an amazing lady, and I will forever remember her in my heart.